So I've been working on my peace lately, like my peace of mind, creating good boundaries for myself, to maintain or to acquire good mental health and consistently good mental health. And for so long, you're conditioned to help others, and I do think you should help others, but I'm learning that you need to somehow, every person needs to somehow figure out how to do that within the realm that is not damaging to yourself. So, and I've given so much of myself, I feel like, or given so much access to other people, like of myself, so much access to me, to others. Like, people have too much access to me and all that comes with that because I'm willing to give it. I'm so open. I'm a talkative person. And then that kind of puts me in a place that either sets me up for arguments, or makes it easy for people to lash out or to expect the things that you've given as if they have no value because I've given them so willingly. And there's that level of always being given something. So now you expect it. So now that I'm creating boundaries, it's new for a lot of people to process, coming from me at least. And so, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm proud to say, but I've recently had an encounter with someone who's been around for years. And it was not a pleasant encounter. You know, this person reached out to me, started some sort of conflict, and through that conflict has now been someone I have blocked on social media from my phone. I'm not usually that type of person, and I don't know if I've actually ever done it besides a bill collector. And I'm actually, I've been asked, because it's so unlike something I would do, like, it's, be careful doing that. Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? And I'm not even upset. I'm not angry. I'm not resentful. I don't have any malicious feelings. I think I'm more at peace. I was describing it earlier. I feel lighter cutting off someone who was bringing something toxic to me while I'm trying to be the best version of myself. So, and I actually only created this video just to, not even to go into detail about that. It was really just to kind of state out loud that I am in a place where I am working to be the best version of myself, the happiest version, the most consistently stable. There's too many things that beat you down mentally so often and for so long. And like, you're wondering why you're overwhelmed emotionally, or you're always on the brink of, like, not so much, like, it's not always tears. It's just like, I'm overwhelmed. Like, this, like, it's in your entire physical, mental, emotional self. And so, you know, I've just kind of, it's just me declaring that I realize that this is a big step. I'm proud of myself for doing it, actually, because I do feel better having done it. I've created an actual, by blocking this person, I've created a space where your behavior is now something I will choose to tolerate or not, because I will only see you at mutual get-togethers. And even then, I'm going to keep it cordial because I really don't have any hard feelings. But I have eliminated a huge amount of you having access to me with that type of energy. I know everybody has to work on their own individual selves, and this is just me working on mine. I can't speak for anybody else or what they're going through, or even this particular person's situation, or what was bothering them the day they decided to come to me about something that really I wasn't even involved or invested in, and it really doesn't matter. But 2021 is about me working on my boundaries, my peace, and I have blocked my first toxic person with toxic behavior for the new year. And this is not me issuing a warning. It's just a declaration of me protecting myself, a declaration of a huge step I took, because I'm not that type of person. I really don't do that. I'm really open. I'm happy. I'm always happy. I'm always willing to give so much of myself and things that I know or experiences that I've been through. And then you constantly do that, and then people don't understand that when it's not, I know I talk a lot, but it's not me talking just to talk. Sometimes I'm also giving you a little bit of something of value. I see it as me giving you something from myself that is of value. And people are so used to getting that. And it costs something from me when it's taken advantage of, or people are inconsiderate or dismissive about the slice of myself I have to cut out to give to you. And I'm happy to do it. But I've noticed that that's not always something that's either, not even, I don't need it acknowledged, but just don't throw it back in my face or ask me why, I set up the boundaries in the first place. I think every person has the right to set up boundaries. You can explain your actions to someone, but I feel like after so long knowing certain people, you don't have to keep explaining things over and over again. I'm only going to tell you something once or twice, and then I just need to start cutting it off. I'm not going to keep having the same conversations over years anymore. I'm not going to keep on entertaining foolishness. I'm exhausted from the amount of things I'm juggling in my life. So, I'm going to pick and choose what to juggle, or what will take that energy from me or occupy my time in my space. So, just my mental journey. I think that's all. I want to let this go, but it came up today. So, and I kind of had to explain myself. And so I wanted to get this off my chest before the end of the night. So, I put some face cream on. That's why it's a little ashy over here. I'm not normally super ashy, but my dermatologist gave me a new cream, and it's a little dry. But yeah, once I created an action, that action was me creating a boundary. And I feel good about the boundary I created. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with creating boundaries to protect your mental health. I know we are so used to and conditioned to, having the conversation, talking it out, keep going. But I don't feel like this isn't new. This isn't new people off the street. The first time conversation, the first time you messed up. It's just someone who brings toxicity or negativity into your life. And that's fine that you're that way, but I'm not going to let it into my life. I'm working on my own shit. I'm trying to be great. So, this is the longest video I've ever done. So, 9 minutes later. Good night. Be happy.